Oh, today we decided to do some film footage of the Vanden Plas. We took it out of its garage and we took it for a ride around the cemetery, and as usual it performed to its best. It's an amazing vehicle to drive. It's Vanden Plas with a Rolls Royce engine, and everyone in the world knows the name of Rolls Royce. And when you've actually driven something with a Rolls Royce engine, which in fairness not many people get to do, you can feel the difference in quality, the general feel of the vehicle, the smoothness and how it drives. And whenever we take it out and take it for a little drive around the cemetery, it always puts smiles on people's faces. They're always glad to see. My dad was chatting to a gentleman, and the gentleman said, do you know, if you're looking for a vehicle that fits animals, there is one for sale down south. It's a Vanden Plas with a Rolls Royce engine. It's an old one, but it was ideal for animals. So my dad went down to London and spoke with the people, and he bought the vehicle for £2,000. Okay, we bought it back. It was a little bit of a rust bucket. We intended to work on it. Unfortunately, when we did bring it back, the garage that we were going to put it into wasn't quite built, and it took a bit longer to build the garage than we anticipated. So the vehicle ended up staying outside under a cover. Consequently, it went a bit more rusty and a bit more to rack and ruin. But then we realised that it was actually a very rare vehicle indeed. We found out from the Classic Car Club that they told us it was a very rare, in fact it was the only vehicle of its kind in the whole world. So we decided, okay, let's get it restored professionally. We anticipated the vehicle would be away for 3 months and probably cost about £10,000, when in actuality the vehicle was away for 10 months and cost £30,000. But that was quite a long time ago, so I imagine it's increased in value as time goes on. Currently, the hearse is used to do our own pet funeral services. We bring it out about twice a month to do a service for our customers' pets. What we do then, we take the hearse, we meet them at the Chapel of Rest, we place the coffin inside the hearse, and we drive the hearse over to the side where we carry out a pet funeral service for the family. And then we bring the hearse back, and that's where it stays. So the only other time the hearse really goes out is when we get phone calls for people that want it for very special occasions, like film producing companies that would like that vehicle from that era. People that visit us here at Pet Funeral Services come to realise that there's quite a lot of things going on that you wouldn't find in most places. And one of the fascinating things about the hearse is that it adds to the ethos of the whole thing. I mean, one of the things my dad said to my mum 32 years ago is, darling, he's a bit of a romantic, darling, if you want a pet cemetery, I shall build you the best pet cemetery in the world. And we are actually currently Europe's market leader. Well, you can imagine with little things like this being added to the service that we provide, that makes such a difference. And that's what makes us on track to being best in the world.